Hey everybody, happy Monday. Um, I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. I know everybody is usually like, ugh, Mondays. I'm like that too sometimes, but um, just a little thing about me. When I start to look at Mondays as an opportunity to start my week off good and on the right foot, I generally feel like I have a better day. So just want to encourage you with that. When we groan about Mondays, we generally aren't starting our week off on a good foot. So, um, anyways, I don't want to rant. I just hope you all are having a great Monday. So sometimes a little bit of change in perspective can make a huge difference on how the rest of our week goes. So, little encouraging moment for you today. Um, we got a great service planned this weekend. We This is going to be week 3. Last 2 weeks have been phenomenal. Ben's doing a fantastic job addressing anxiety and worry and fear and all that stuff. And this weekend is going to be no exception. Guarantee it. You guys probably don't know who that is, but there was a guy that used to cook food on TV, and I think he had a really heavy New Orleans accent. He'd always be like, "I guarantee it." He had a sweet mustache too. Can't remember what his name was, but anyways, let's take a look at our team this weekend. Our team is stacked. We are maxing out on our IEM packs this weekend, and I ended up putting myself back on the weekend, and I will explain why. But let's before we get into that part, let's take a look at our team. We got Corbin on bass, Kevin on drums, Micah on electric, Sophie singing, Laura on keys, and then male worship leaders: me, Ray, Tim, Kit will be working the camera on Saturday. Matt and Christy serving together. Katrina on lights, and Noah on sound. So, why did I put myself back on? Well, the main reason was that if you notice in the message, the life change video is about me. So that's cool. I'm a little nervous about it, but I think it's gonna be really cool. Let's say this. The reason why I took myself off was because I thought it would be a good idea for me to not be on stage and make myself available to people out in the lobby, especially after the story being about me. But after processing through that with Chris and my wife, it kind of felt like since this song is a part of my video and also a really key part of kind of my journey, that it just made sense for me to sing that, and for me to kind of help carry that moment to the rest of the congregation. So when I thought about it in that perspective, I was like, yeah, that does make sense. So um, I say that just to say that I will be on stage, but I'm not going to be leading uh, worship. I'm not going to be having a huge role in the service, but so that hope that explains things. I hope that clarifies some things. If not, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at explaining things sometimes, but hopefully that helps. So here's how things are going to go down. We got our 5 minute countdown. Then we're going to do Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I'm going to sing that and play electric, and then I would say Sophie, if you want to be out on stage for that, you can help kind of with the harmony parts. I would say that for Tim and Ray, you guys probably don't need to be on stage for that song. So you guys will come out during the welcome. So just to clarify, I'm going to sing Boulevard of Broken Dreams, play electric on it. Sophie will remain on stage. Ray and Tim, you guys will hang out backstage until the welcome. For the welcome, you will come out and get ready for worship. I will scoot back and just play guitar. And Tim, Ray, and Sophie will lead the worship set. So we have Grateful. Um, I would like Tim to sing that. And then Into Death Was Arrested, I would like Ray to sing that. And then Sophie and Tim, you guys can add some sweet harmonies for that. And then Ray, you can add some sweet harmonies for that. Cool. From there, we'll do our vision cast. We're going to talk about groups this weekend. We're really highlighting groups right now just because a new semester started and we're really passionate about group life. And so we're going to be talking about that this weekend as well, just so that people are really understanding of how important that is to them, how important it is to us as a church. And I'll just kind of reiterate how important that I think that is for you all. Um, when we talk about growth track, and the best way that we can know God is through our weekend service. Um, the best way that we can find freedom is through groups, because when you are in a life-giving group with people that are just like you, you can begin to take the mask off that we sometimes wear, that people can kind of see who the real you is, and we can help lift each other up and pour into each other in groups. So I would really recommend that you all get in a group if you aren't in one yet. So just want to encourage you with that. And then we'll go into our message. We have our series intro video. Then we'll do the message. The life change video is in there. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So that's my hope, anyways. And then out of the life change video, Ben will come back out. There will be nothing else shade going on underneath that. And then Ben will transition us into the song Nothing Else. I will sing that one. And then from there, we'll have our send off. Then our post jam, which is going to be a portion, like an ending portion of Nothing Else. So that will be hopefully built into Ableton. If not, we can kind of create that on our own, and we'll make it work. But I think post jamming that live is going to feel really good, as opposed to like a Spotify or something. So trying to think if there's anything else. I think Ben may potentially do communion this weekend. I still haven't heard for sure whether that's going to happen. That won't change anything else for us. All it's going to do is just maybe add a few extra minutes to his message, or he'll find something to cut so that he's not going over that 40-minute mark. But every service or every weekend so far, he's been around that mark. So we'll see what he ends up doing. But man, I'm just really excited for this weekend. I'm nervous. Just between you and me, it's really it's to be vulnerable like that, and have thousands of people kind of watch your story. It's a little nerve-wracking, to be honest with you, but I'm just praying that God uses that in a big way to hopefully impact somebody that might be going through something similar. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm really excited to be on the weekend with you guys. I'm excited to see how this weekend plays out, and I'm just really glad that you're part of the adventure with me. So thanks for doing what you do. I love all you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. That's all I can think of for right now. I wanted to keep this somewhat short. So, yeah, I love you guys. I'll see most of you on Wednesday. Have a great night.